Hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys like the montage I made for you. So today is the test drive of the M4. Last week we didn't get to test drive it. The car wasn't limp mode, it had some issues. Z will explain later on what happened. Anyways, we're just here right now just getting some photos for Instagram. If you don't follow us on Instagram, make sure you do to stay up to date with what we're doing. So yeah, let's get this car on the road and let's see how it drives.
So guys, we ordered some stuff that were missing from the dealership. A lot of it's here, so this will basically complete the car. Everything that we need to complete it is all here. Stuff like the lower under trays, the side ones, that was missing, and the oil cooler under tray, that was missing as well, and one of the guards. And we've got both under trays here, and loads of nuts and bolts and brackets and stuff like that need to go back in as well. So we've got stuff like the little stops for the radiator, they need to go back in, and also the little bracket that holds the intake pipe in, the stop for the bonnet, the cap for the aircon. Also, this air intake pipe was broken. We've ordered that. So what we'll start off doing is we'll start off by fitting everything back up. So we got a lot of the bits on. We got the strut on, we've got the locks for the rad, the stop for the bunny. We're going to stop right there because we need to service it. So the strut has to come back off, and if you start putting anything back on, you'll have to come back off anyway for the service to get to the spark plug, because the spark plug is actually on this side. And the air filter, obviously the strut's blocking it. To get to the air filter you need to have the strut off. So before we start putting everything back on, we need to service it first. So what we'll do now is we'll get the car in the workshop and start servicing it. So we are at the workshop now, the car's on the ramp, we got all our stuff laid down, we got under trays, service bits that we're going to be doing the service on, and all that stuff that needs to be put around the engine, the scuttle panel and all that good stuff. So we're going to start off by servicing it. Once that's done, we'll get everything all on, the engine trays and all the scuttle panels, and that way the car will be complete. So there we have it, everything's been fitted, all the under trays, the wheel liner, the scuttle panel, and it's been serviced as well. So guys, the steering rack is faulty on the M4, it's actually knocking, it's a common fault on the F series, they either knock, or they have software issues, or the steering will go tight. And this one is actually knocking. We've got another replacement here. We'll start fitting it now. We couldn't start recording before because the battery was low, so we'll start fitting it up now. So we got the steering light on, you see right here. That's basically saying that there's something not right with the steering rack, which we know that needs coding. We've also got a tire pressure monitoring light on here. One of the sensors need changing. That'll be done at a later date. For now we're going to code it. These are the faults you'll get. Well, that one's the one for the tire pressure. That's the one for the steering rack. That one right there, and also it'll be tight so you can't really move the steering, so you can start coding it right now. So just in the process of coding the steering rack, it might take a while. So there we have it guys, the steering rack is coded. We'll give it a try now. Steering light's off now, and the only error message we have here is the tire pressure sensors on the rear right tyre. I'll leave the link below of a friend of mine. He does all coding for BMWs, software updates and all sorts, so you could follow him on Instagram. And yeah, the steering's back to normal now.
So yeah, we're gonna get the car on the road and see how it drives. Hopefully you guys like the remap that we got on the exhaust as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you kids, it's a f***ing jungle out there. Keep your head on tight, unknown brain and mind me, baby, let's do it. Y'all see me flying, never drop down. Drop down, smoking high and I am not round. I'm not round, no denying what I got now. I got now. Down, see me flying, never drop down. Drop down, smoking high and I am not round. I'm not round, no denying what I got now. I got now, keep an eye out, keep it locked down. Locked down, you're too strong. Wanna battle with the beast for a few more. The commander and the chief from my crew. Bullets rattling, never sleep, eyes open, hands clutching on my loop. This so war zone. This so war zone. Yo, this a motherfucking war zone.
Right, so we just finished test driving the car, and as you can see guys, the car is driving nice and it sounds amazing. This isn't an aquapovic exhaust, it is a modified exhaust. It's got the aftermarket downpipes, and someone has straight piped the exhaust pipes. And obviously we've had it remapped, so that's why it's banging and popping and cracks like crazy. Let us know if you guys actually like that sound of the car, or do you hate it? It is quite loud, I'll be honest with you guys, so let us know what you think of it. So a lot of you guys wanted us to get the M4 badge back on the grill, and that's exactly what we did. Here it is. And I think you guys were right, without the badge it looked quite plain. With the badge it kind of gives it the extra, look that it needs. So yeah, it's using it basically explains what the problems were with the car.
Guys, we did have a few electrical issues with the ECU, that's all been sorted. He had a cut wire which is a ground wire, which is causing a lot of problems. There were a few issues on the back as well, on the exhaust flap. One of the motors weren't working. When we looked into it, one of the wires had been cut, and also the parking sensor, the wire was totally cut. So we had this car before, just budged it up and put it through the auction. That's all been set now. We had a few problems with the steering rack as well. We had a few of these now, and every one that we had to change the steering rack on them. A lot of them failed from the software issues they have. The steering goes hard, or you get knocking noises coming from them. So that's being replaced with the low mileage vehicle, so that's all good now.
Yeah, also we want to give a shout out to Precision Dynamics. I'll put his Instagram page down below in the description. Guys, go check him out for all your coding needs. If you've got an old BM or a new BM, he'll do all your coding for you. He's a really nice guy, and yeah, we used him for our BM and he's done a bang on job. Yeah, guys, don't forget, so all the carbon fiber parts that we have on this car, it is available down below in the description. I'll put links to all the carbon fiber parts if you want to purchase it. So if you do own a M4, you can make it look something like this if you purchase the parts. So yeah, also, what do you guys think of the carbon fiber? Is there anything you guys would have changed? Is there any other carbon fiber you guys would have added onto the car, apart from the interior carbon fiber? Because we did order it, but obviously the guy didn't send it, so we didn't really get a chance to put it in. So yeah, so apart from the interior, I think this car is pretty much carboned out. Yeah. There's no actual space for carbon fiber left, to be honest.
Yeah, a lot of carbon fiber except for the interior.
Yeah.
And let us know below what sort of project you guys want to see. Is it like a German car, Jap car, American car? Drop your comments below.
Yeah, let us know what car you guys want to see us rebuild. So hopefully, now that this car's complete, we will be moving on to our next project car. Maybe next week or the week after, you guys will see what it is. If you follow us on Instagram, what we'll do is, a day before we put the video up, we'll put a link, actually we'll put an Instagram post up, so you guys will know a day before, if you follow us on Instagram, what the project car is. So yeah, if you don't follow us already, make sure you follow us on Instagram at Performance Rebuilds. So as well as that, guys, we are selling merch now. If you look around your screen, you might see some hoodies and t-shirts. If you guys want to support the channel, purchase yourself some merch and support the channel. That way we can go on to bigger and better projects like supercars. Alright guys, so that's a wrap for this video, and that's a wrap for this project. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest videos. And follow us on Instagram at Performance Rebuilds. So yeah guys, we're going to end it there, and we'll see you guys on the next video.